Hi everyone, once again, welcome to and welcome back in my channel today. Hope you are doing good and well and enjoying your life as well. Thank you so much for your all support, all motivation, all guidance, all comments, feedback, criticism, and I'm able to improve myself in the content creation now. Today I bring a very new topic, even though it's not a new topic, it's old topic, but we are going to be discuss CSDM 5.0, and it is the seventh birthday of Mr. CSDM. Definitely, yes. So now let's start the discussion that what is CSDM here. So CSDM stands for the Common Service Data Model, which help us to provide a standard and shared set of related definitions. Means in each and every department and each and every customer the service definition should be same. This is what it says: shared standard and shared set of service related definition across all the products and platform. Either I am IT department giving service to the finance, to legal, to market, to accounts, to any team. But if they say that your business services are not good, your email services are not good, it means they are referring to the business service, and everybody in every department should consider this as a single and standard definition. This is what the first founding principle of the this particular part of the CSDM. Then what is data model? If you go into the ServiceNow architecture, you will find that ServiceNow say that we are using one data model. What this mean? You use any of my product, any of the module, but the way it has been built is using the one data model. Means the foundation is same for everybody. For any of the module you're using it, either use ITSM, CSM, ITOM, GRC, any module, but the foundation on which they had been built up is the same. This is what the data model says here. Now let's come to discussion that what is actually CSDM here. It is present a standard set of service related definitions which we just discussed and enable the platform and support true service level reporting. The reason being because in the early days, as I say that it is the seventh birthday of Mr. CSDM here. So in the 2017, before 2017, there was no common data model exist in that particular part. And all the departments, all the business units leads come together and ask ServiceNow that we need something, a common platform, a common word, a common definition, common terminology, common kind of stuff. It was not, I'm not saying that time they called it a service. They say that we need something in ServiceNow that can be common for everybody, and it can help me to improve my service, because maybe HR department is giving services to the IT as well, to the finance as well, to the legal as well. In the vice versa, legal department is also giving the services to the IT department as well, to the finance department as well, to the marketing department as well. So everybody was impacting because there was a no single frame, there was a no single point where they can do the actual reporting of their services, that I am providing any service, is it good, bad, improve, what to do with that. So to improve that particular part, they bring this particular concept called the CSDM on the picture. So you can see that different representative of ITSM, ITOM, ITBM come together and say we need something, we need some evolution, we need some revolution here, we need some changes here, we need some modification here in the system that can give us the best and accurate service reporting across the services which we are providing. And what is service? Service is something which a customer want to get as an output or facilitate as an output without taking risk and the cost into the consideration. This is what the service definition which we discuss in different part of that. If you did not know much about the CSDM part, I will say that you can refer to my CSDM playlist where we have discussed a lot of things about that particular part. Now let's come to the CSDM history, evolution specifically, I can say. So it's look like that CSDM has been introduced very lately, maybe last two releases, three releases, but it's not the case. The CSDM evolution has been started in the time of the Kingston. But the only thing is that very rare people, very few people know about the CSDM concept at that point of time. Maybe it was not fully exist, or maybe it was in the I can say birthing process, evolution process. R&D was going on, research was going on, understanding was going on, how to build, how to make this particular platform, how to make this particular module, how to make this particular concept which can bring into the existence now. So from the Kingston to London to Madrid to New York, Orlando, a different flavors, different versions has seen the history of this particular part. And now we're on the Washington DC. I remember that I'm teaching this CSDM part 4.0 specifically, either from the last 5 or 6 batches which I have done. So it almost about 2 years I'm using it. But still, there's a lot of customers who are implementing the CSDM part. The only important part in the CSDM is that about the terminologies we need to be understand. This is what the first and foremost principle, founding principle of CSDM is that everybody who is using the CSDM, they must use and they must pronounce, they must call, they must understand each and every term in ServiceNow equally, and there should not be any difference between my term, my definition, and the person who is asking or discussing with me in his definition. So now, how the CSDM has been started. So something I try to build up here, that CSDM evolution has been started, discussion has been started in 2017, but in 2018, ServiceNow released the first version of the CSDM. It is called CSDM 1.0. And here ServiceNow introduced mainly 3 domains: service, business, and application. There was no concept of the sell, consume, all the things. We'll discuss that particular part. So in the service now says, okay, I have a portfolio, I have an offering, and I have a catalog, service catalog specifically. And then this says, okay, what business is saying, that business capabilities, business application that we know has been introduced here. And then on third part, they are just introduced application and infra CIs. They have put it here, and they build a relationship. Okay, service offering link with the application, and service related with the business capability. But here they introduce the concept of the business, technical, and the application service here. Business service means which we give it to our consumer. Technical is the background, like a deployment, and application, which application using, like email as an application I'm using it, even though email as a business service as well. But what environment of application we are using? So application service are come here. That is what has been reduced here. But again, it was just a evolution phase. It was just a starting phase. So nobody was clear that how it can be further improved. Then in 2019, ServiceNow brings CSDM 2.0. And now they club the things together. They formally call these as a domain. So if you see, these are not the domain actually. These are just a concepts. But here in 2019, they bring the concepts of the sell and consume, where they club 1, 2, 3 in a one part. And they say it is sell and consume, that what I'm selling to my customer, what they can consume, or what my customer can be consumed, it's come here. And they introduce the business service portfolio, and this nothing to introduce, but I can say it's a club. These as a make a bundle there. And also, if you notice that in this part, in the managed technical service, the technical service and offering has been introduced, and linking has been done with the application service. Means I can say, okay, I am the service provider who can provide the deployment as a technical service, deployment as a service. Then how it work in the background, it has been reduced here, but there was no roles has been defined as of now there. And the last, designing that how I can build this business application so that I can keep a record of everything. And in the 2.0, if you see, the service owner has been introduced, but there was no concept of the portfolio in this particular part. So also in the 2.0, ServiceNow ask the customers, ask the clients, ask their partners to go and start implementing the CSDM, and they say follow the path of the crawl, walk, run, and fly. And they improve this process, improve these steps one by one. Also in the 2.0, ServiceNow introduce the CSDM in the domain of the, I can say, ITSM module, specifically incident management, there where they bring service, business service and service offering on the firm level. This is what the 2019 changes has been done in the 2.0. Then 3.0 has been come, and 3.0 is look similar to the 4.0, but in the 3.0, number one, the major change has been done is about the foundation domain has been introduced. So here you can see only terms, three domains, and here ServiceNow bring the four domain, because to run all these three domains we need the foundation data, and it is very tough to manage the foundation data for this separately, and for this separately. So ServiceNow say, let me introduce a new concept that is called the foundation data, where they bring all your group, users, location, department, business suite, plus they bring the CMDB groups and the product model as well. This is what has been introduced, and contracts again. So there's no major change has been done here, but yes, the roles has been introduced in this part. You can see BRM and the CSM has been introduced in here. This part, as this a new domain has been added, so process owner, data steward, product owner has been introduced here. And also in the design part, here only business application, but here they have a business capability as well. Customer says, can you develop something for me in the Java? Do you have capability? Yes, I have capability here. So this has been introduced here, plus information object has been done. Also, two new role has been added here, but the major changes has been done on this particular part. Number one, three new roles has been added here, and number two, the dynamic CI group has been added. Means now if I want in, because now ServiceNow is improving, they are getting a lot of feedback from here. It was like 3 years has been done now. So if you see 2018 or 2017, I can say, but 2018, let's say 2020, 2020, 2 years has been done now. A lot of development has been done, a lot of research has been done, a lot of feedback has been received from the customers, clients, from their internal departments. And then they say, no, I need something on the approval perspective as well. How my change management can use the service, the CSDM. How I can trigger the approval based on my technical services. How I can trigger the approval for the particular location server only. So they introduce the dynamic CI group here, and they link this particular part with the configuration item. Again, it is, and now if you see, it is not only the infrastructure CI which was in the part one. See, it was not only the infrastructure CI. Here ServiceNow introduced the application, server, IoT, and network gear as well. More has been added. Also has been linked with the application service, that in which environment you will be facing the problem. Are you facing the prod, test, or dev only? So this linking has been done. Also in this phase, they renamed this particular role, this particular domain, as a managed portfolio. Who is managing the one complete portfolio has to be taken care, each and everything. So the major changes has been done. Number one, a foundation data has been foundation domain has been introduced. Also dynamic CI has been done, and the CI component has been added here. Plus the roles, which we say roles has been introduced here. Now we are in that 2024, but in 2022, CSDM 4.0 has been released, which is almost in the picture at point of time. There's a lot of customers who are using these. Even practically, I also implemented the CSDM 4.0 for one of my previous customers as well. And here, what major changes has been done? Number one, the build domain has been introduced. Let's automate everything, because if you see, it is the 4th year that ServiceNow is evaluating or evolution is going on the CSDM part. Now, please don't think that is CSDM model is changing. No, it is not changing. It is evoluting. It's evolution. Sorry, not evoluting. It's evolution is going on that particular part. Okay, because like we are using a mobile phone. Is Apple is changing the mobile phone? No, they are putting more evolutions on that particular part. They're putting the more features. So in this particular part, ServiceNow introduced the build domain number one. Also in the build, they say SDLC component. It means my different tools should be there. Also, they bring the foundation data as a common. Earlier, what was there, that okay, foundation domain was completely different, but ServiceNow said no. If it is a one data model, then why I am maintaining this as a different domain? Let me bring as the base for everybody here. Either you are working on the technical service, you're working on the business service offering, catalog, business capability. Everything should be go from here, and here this business processes, contract models, CMDB group location has been done. and also it has been divided into two major sections now. One is the process perspective, second is the data perspective. Now anything in this, any component in this particular domain want to be work, the data will become, the function data will become on this particular part. It was there but has been moved to the next level. So now total 5 domains has been done in this particular part. So if you can see, total 4, and now the 5 domains has been reduced. And next we're going to be discuss about the CSDM 5.0. Just to be clear for everybody here, 5 version 5 or 5.0, it's still in the draft state. I attended the knowledge 23 and knowledge 24 as well, and in the knowledge 23 they give a service now, give a glimpse of the 5.0, but as of now I did not find any kind of white paper which is available for the 5.0. But again in knowledge 24, ServiceNow put a complete show for this one, and they introduce and they highlight the things of the 5.0. So again 5.0, which was earlier available in the 2023, has been more modified, more evolution has been done on that particular part, and now this is coming with the total, I can say 6 domains, even not 6, yes, total 6 domain has been done. Now the question comes, Hatul, we can see the comparison that what has been done, what not to be done. So let me start this point here. Number one, in this particular 5.0, ServiceNow introduced the ideation process. The major changes has been done. So let's discuss. So foundation data is still there, but new domain has been added called the ideation, and also the role has been moved out from here. In the 5.0, ServiceNow rename lot of, what I can say, domain names as well. So let's start digging a little bit more about the domains as well. So this is our foundation domain. Total 6 domains are here. In the foundation domain, number 1, ServiceNow introduced the product feature as well. Also, they introduced the concept of the value stream, and value stream is a concept of the ITIL 4, where they say processes and the value stream. They did not say practices. They did not say processes, they say practices and the value stream. So value stream concept has been added here. Also, the knowledge honor as a process, as a value, knowledge honor as a process, not as a process, as a value stream has been added here. Also in the foundation domain, they will introduce the product feature. Earlier it was only product models only, but now it's a feature. Also in the grouping part, in the data part, teams has been introduced now. Okay, and here you can see account. Why account? Because in this next domain which we're going to be discussed, that is called the service consumption. Earlier it was called the sell and consume. So let me come back here. It was sell and consume, but now it is called service consumption. So there's a no sell. Service consumption means that what services has been consumed by the customers, and CSM role has been enhanced more here. Also in this particular domain, ServiceNow introduced the CSM model, that is not CSM model, CSM concept, that is our customer service management has been introduced. So they're using install base item and the product solve. These two are the concepts of the CSM, which was not earlier, was not part of ITSM. Also the catalogs has been more enhanced, because if you're going for the product, then I need a product catalog as well, and I need the sales catalog as well. So this is what ServiceNow has been introduced. Also this role has been changed. So now if you go here, it was BRM and the customer relationship, but now it is called customer service management. There's no concept of the customer relationship management is not there. Now it's a business or the customer. There is a second or this second domain which has been changed now. And if you notice here, something is going upward as well. But where it is going? It is going to the ideation domain. So what ideation domain bring? Very clear, ideation domain is the new new module has been introduced by ServiceNow here. This bring the PPM concept into the picture. This is the ITBM, I can say ITBM module, which is ServiceNow is putting here. That module has been introduced here. So if I am getting a request from the sell and consume, I need something more in the ideation phase. So let's put this ideation into the CSDM only, and then ServiceNow introduce the product owner. It means the agile methodology also has been introduced here. Plus one more thing which we left out here, that ServiceNow tried to bring or try to be I not say compliance, but try to be bring ITL4 plus IT for IT concepts also in this ServiceNow part. This is what is says here, because it is bringing the customer as well now. Customer also bringing into the CSDM part. So addition is the completely new, and from here, this business offering, the thoughts are going in the addition phase. Product idea. Let's bring something new, and then we have a planning item as well. Again, complete ITBM process will be there. We can use this particular part because if you remember in the introduction, ITSM, ITOM, and ITBM representative come together and say we need something on that place. So ITSM was there. That's fine. ITOM say okay, I have a technical services, I have a CIs, I can manage. But what about the ITBM? This is what the ITBM has been reduced. Now in the design, wow. In the design, a good part which I can say is ServiceNow introduced a new rule called the digital product owner, which was not available here. So it was application owner and the enterprise architect, but now there's a no concept of the application owner. They bring the digital product owner. And I'm happy to be say here that ServiceNow introduced a new module called the DPR, that is digital product release. I already have a video on that particular as well, which is being mainly using on this particular part. So digital product has been introduced here, and also work item has been done. So from product idea and product catalog, we can get the work item, and from the work item, I can use the DPR or the digital product release. This DPR is the replacement of the release management v2.0. Also, it is getting the capabilities to build this particular product. We need the capabilities as well, but also in this service now remove, or maybe in this draft version there is no concept of the business application exists at all. Possibly it has been renamed. I can say it has been renamed with the digital product, or maybe it is fully removed as well. So as of now, I'm still looking for some kind of evidences here. This is what I understood from this particular framework here. Also, if you notice this, there are two arrows are going. Earlier from the design, if you see here, from the design only one arrow is going. Now two arrows are going out. So this second arrow is going directly to the technical service part. I'll come on this part now. So this is the changes in the design phase. Now in the build phase, beautifully again, because in knowledge 24 gen AI has been introduced or emphasized or publicized or demos has been given on the very wide range, and definitely it's look very promising. If it come, it will solve a lot of problem as well. And can you believe if gen AI can help me in the build as well? So now if you say ServiceNow introduce DevOps change, means ServiceNow already have a DevOps change velocity, but now they're saying let's use that. It means you can do your deployments, you can create your changes as per the DevOps methodology. This is what it ServiceNow say, where you can put your policies, you can put your controls as well. And also this has been linked with the dotted item with the work and BUM as well. And in this parallel dotted, they added with the Gen AI plus domain LLM. That is again machine learning perspective they'll be using it. But good part is that they're using the Gen AI. It means, can I do the building part or deployment part of my product? Because now it is not a product, it's not a business application, it is a digital product. Can I deploy my digital product with the Gen AI? Can I build some code? Can I build some workflow? Can I build some policies there? This is what has been introduced here by the ServiceNow. And the last domain which has been drastically changed, I can say, yes, very drastically has been changed. That is called the managed technical service. Number one, it has been renamed to the service delivery now. Service delivery has been reduced, and managed technical service is no longer exist, at least in this draft version as of now. Second part, ServiceNow introduced the different workflows. That is what is a good part. Means till the date there was no workflow. Now when I say technology industry, it means you can use ITSM, or you can use HR, you can use CSM, you can use industry specific legal, finance, healthcare, sciences. These all workflows are there. That's nice, that's good. And also it has been renamed, the technical services has been renamed or replaced or removed, and a new concept has been added called the technology management services and the technology management offering. As per my understanding, it looked like the definition is still same. The wordings or the terms has been changed. Number one, number two part. Also, these roles has been changed to the service instance, because if you see, I specifically put this particular comparison here because in the 4.0 we have an application service. This has been changed and it has been renamed as a service instance. Maybe application service has been fully removed, and or maybe it has been renamed it as well, because and it's a, if you see the boxes are more than one now, maybe instance, service instance means again production, dev, test, UAT kind of things can be there. Also the major change, another major change is that this concept, configuration item concept, has been renamed with the service delivery system. I am still waiting for some more information that is service delivery system is a replacement of the configuration item, or or the subject or the terms has been changed, but it still consists this particular part, because ServiceNow did not remove dynamic CI. It means the service delivery system, which we call as a CMDB as well, has been renamed as the SDS, service delivery system. But yes, it is again a drastic change in the terminologies as well. So if you are implementing CSDM, I'll strongly recommend go and talk to your customer and say that these changes are coming into that particular part from this particular stuff. Now, before I go to the closing part, by using this CSDM 5.0, what are the more benefit provided by the ServiceNow to us? Number one, it will give a more visibility now. Means as a service, as a, and also if you notice that service owner concept has been removed. There's nothing called a service owner now, because maybe ServiceNow think that okay, one portfolio, but everybody's owner here. These are things, because earlier from the services they are using the service consumption and the delivery. So the first part or the first benefit is that it is enhance the more visibility for us, better alignment between the workflows, ideation, digital product, and DevOps as well now, and collaboration of that PPM plus CSM as well on this particular part as well. And I can say value stream which is coming from the ITL 4 perspective. It give more accurate governance for people like this process owner, contract manager, product owner, on the data steward. Also, it will provide holistic and one data model for everybody now. But again, I would like to be say here that it is still in the draft version, not officially launched by ServiceNow for the customer, the clients. Maybe some internal discussion for some customers going on, but as of now, I did not find any kind of evidences which can say yes, it is already in the publish. So there's no white paper also available on that particular part. Okay, but yes, major changes has been done by ServiceNow on the CSDM 5.0 here. A lot of changes are coming. If you ask me as a personally, yes, it is getting more complicated now, because I have to be change all the relationship here to here now. I have to be change the relationship from here to here now. If my customer is already using the CSM 4.0, they don't have a digital product. So it means I have to be enhanced. And also if these 1, 2 and this has been changed, it means the standard relationship also gets changed now, which is given by ServiceNow as a part of the CSDM. The relationship also getting changed, enhanced, updated as well, because these new concept has been introduced by the ServiceNow here. So this is what I come to know, which I learned from my experience about the CSDM 5.0. If you think that is a good for you, help you to be understand more about the CSDM part, please go and put your comments, feedback on that video part so that I can improve it. Till the time, thank you so much guys for your participation, for listening me, for watching me. Hope to see you. So hope I will share some more videos in the upcoming days. Till the time, take care and bye bye.